Guys, Marianne Hauk here. Yes, I'm in my car again. I spent a lot of time in my car. Now I'm on my way. I have about 5 minutes to go pick up my kids at school. Today's video is about sometimes life is not fair. We all know that. We've been hearing it for years as we're growing up, right? And hopefully not too often, because I actually don't really like that saying. It's almost as bad as, this is as good as it gets kind of a thing. I mean, I don't like either one of those, but I thought it was appropriate because yesterday I had 2 volleyball games. My 5th and 6th grade players, our teams played away games, and it was our second matches of the season. We just started last week, but it's just something that is annoying to me, and it really isn't fair to the girls that they have to do this, because it's a school in our league where, we have to play outside. Okay, first of all, we have a gym at our school, but this particular school that is about 25 minutes away from us, first of all, and they don't have a gym. They have a ton of land. For some reason, are not allowed to build a gym. I don't know why, but it has been an issue for years now, and it never fails that when the schedule is made, we have to go there to play. I don't know why, and it really is annoying every year to have to do this. Sometimes they come to us as well. We play them. If they have 2 teams, we'll play them twice. This year they only have 1, so we had to go there. So we used to play on the blacktop, which is ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. At their school, they have a court set up on the blacktop, and the kids hated it. And then now they've always had a big, huge grass area. Now I guess they set up a court, if you want to call it that, out on the grass. So they had these painted lines that were, I'm holding my thing here, but were, this wide for the line. So everything, so anyway, and you could barely see them on the grass. So, and the court was not regulation. It was not the same size as ours. So anyway, the girls, and this is, my 5th graders played first, and they've never played before at the school. So they were like, what? And so basically I had 5th first, and my 6th grade played after that. And I stood there literally for 3 hours in probably 50-mile-an-hour winds. And the team chairs, if you want to call them, these little picnic chairs, I don't know what they are, chairs with no backs, set up for the team, facing the sun. So the sun is beating down on me with this high wind for 3 hours, and I literally was like this, blocking the sun the entire time, because I couldn't even see my team in front of me. To me, it's really not, and of course we lost, and we do every year, because we're not used to playing in those conditions, and it really isn't fair. In this case, and the girls were upset, and, I don't know, it was one of those things where, unfortunately, we had to endure it, but it wasn't fun. I try and make the volleyball season fun for my kids, especially the 5th graders who've never played before. My 6th graders had already played there last year, and they've played softball there too, but that's a little different. Softball is outside. You're supposed to play softball outside. If I wanted to play grass or beach volleyball, we wouldn't be in this league. We would be playing in a different league. This is a indoor volleyball, high school rules, and everybody else in our league has a gym. And actually there was one other school that just got a new gym last year, but they always agreed to come to us when we played them because we had the gym. And that makes more sense. But this particular school, who never was in our league before, I don't know how somehow the diocese switched leagues years ago, and we got all these not weird schools, we got all these far away schools that it makes no sense why we're playing them. But we used to play all close by schools. I don't know, they decided to change it. But anyway, so we went out there, and I mean, the only good thing about it is we got it over with at the beginning of the season. So it was our second game. So we still have 6 more for each team. We each play 8 matches for the year. But it really isn't fair, and it drives me nuts because the coaches and the AD at that school don't care because their girls are used to playing outside, practicing every day, so it's okay. But they don't think that, well, none of the other schools play outside. They all have gyms. Why don't we just go there so we can take advantage of their facilities that they have, instead of forcing these girls to play outside in these kind of conditions. I mean, I've been there before for games years ago that it was freezing outside, depending on what time of year we play them, and they're still playing. And it's absolutely miserable. The kids are freezing. I mean, last year, actually, I wouldn't drive out there because it was raining, and they still wanted to play. So it made no sense. They would not come to us, and it was nuts. So in this case, the saying is true. It's not fair, but we had to do it. It's part of our league, and it's part of our season. We got it over with, and now we can move on and hopefully win some games here. But it's not fair, and the kids get upset because they're not used to it. So when they lose, they don't know why. It's like, well, wait a minute, we did what we're supposed to do, but totally different conditions. And it's the same thing when you're not used to something. It's hard. It's hard to get used to it, and we won't get used to it because we don't practice outside. So we'll never get used to it. So anyway, that was my topic, my video for today. I gotta go get my kids. But anyway, hope everybody's had a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.